What's up? It's Timmy from Timmy B Tarot, and it's time for messages from the Spirit for the week. Let's start off with our Earth signs: Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Yeah, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Let me just cleanse the energy really quickly. Now let's see. Start off with this. I already see this card embrace the energy of peace on the bottom of the deck, so somebody definitely needs to First of all, be careful where you put your energy into. I feel like somebody feel like their piece is essential right now. I've been going on this for a long time. It's like my piece is essential. It doesn't matter who I have to cut off, who I have to let go, who or what I have to let go. My piece is essential to me at this point in time. And I feel like this is what somebody else is feeling now too. Like peace is essential for them. Let's get one more shuffle and we can start on going on with the earth signs. All right. Spirit ancestors and angels, give me a message for the earth signs. Messages that you have for them. Okay, you have the peacekeeper. You said it, but it says to let go of the needs to be right. So yeah, I did say earth signs right. Tauruses can be very, 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 very stubborn, but I feel like in order to remain peace, like sometimes even though you might be in a situation where you are indeed right, just if this whoever you might be like us with, just let them have embrace the spirit of peace at this time. I definitely feel like that's what somebody needs to do. Just embrace the spirit of peace at this time. I do feel like it can be chaos going on around you, but I feel like at this time you need to just embrace the spirit of peace. And don't argue with people like if they feel like they right, they gonna feel like they right. Even though sometimes you might just be right. You have the Knight card. It says to be brave and be honest. Um, Let me see. What is this Knight card? Why is this be brave and be honest here? I feel like it's something that you needed to be honest with yourself about. Yeah, then you got the Hunter card. It says to track down your fears and desires. So I feel like it may be something that you need to deal with when it comes to yourself. Somebody here has control issues as well. Now, I'm going back to this Peacekeeper card. It's telling you to let go of the need to be right. Now, this can be where somebody does here have control issues, and I feel like somebody could have or may tell you this, and feel like you you might not feel like you act like this, but it's telling you to be brave and be honest. Be honest with yourself. But I also feel like somebody here has insecurities that they need to deal with as well. Like I'm hearing that quote from I'm not sure what movie it comes from, but it was like all my life I had to fight. It's somebody here that is they've been guarded because they had to grow up in like a childhood where they had to be very guarded, and it's like there's a fear and insecurity that you never really healed from, but you feel like you always had to be so guarded here at this time. But it's just telling you to be brave and be honest with yourself that there's something that you need to heal. Somebody here needs to heal childhood issues that they still haven't healed from. else, spirit. And it's telling you to ignite your passions. Now, whatever it may be, something, whatever you may be passionate about at this time, I definitely feel like you need to you letting this side of you that's so guarded holding you back from your passions. But I can't put the blame fully on you, even though you know we may be growing. Some people evolve and grow at different times, but I definitely feel like it's time for you to grow out of this this energy that you've been in for a while. Because that's what I'm picking up on. Like it's almost like you guarded because you had to fight for what you got. You had to, stand up for what it is that you want. But it's just how you. Some of y'all, it's how you grew up. Like it's just how you grew up. Like you were so guarded. You could have grew up in like a broken household or something. But it was like some somebody was still holding on to like childhood hurt and pain, and this what got them so guarded. Even bitter in a sense, but it's really time for you to be brave and be honest about it, and that you really need to, you know, try to kind of let those insecurities, those hurt and those pains go at this time. What else, spirit? Yeah, you got the Earth Guardian. It's telling you to stay rooted and stay grounded. Yeah, I just feel like it's time for you to grow out of these. Like, kind of try to root yourself again. Somebody really needs to do like a spiritual bath here. A salt bath. Try to cleanse their energy, release those negative, toxic energies. If it's somebody hasn't fully forgiven their parents here as well, it's like it's a wedge between you and your parents or whoever you grew up with. Yeah, because see, it's telling you to see beyond the current situation. Some of y'all are so stuck in this situation that you really can't see past it. Yeah, because see, and then the shapeshifter card is here as well. It's telling you to transform and not veil y'all you. Some of you guys are gifted, not only spiritually, but physically as well. But it's like you're so guarded, you don't even see the gifts that you possess. Some of y'all are seers as well. The seer card is here. But then the Lord card is here. It's telling you to take charge with authority. So I feel like you need to really take charge of this excuse my phone. You need to take charge of this energy that you've been in and try to, move to a better state. Don't be in this energy that you've been in from like childhood and stuff. Yeah, don't be in this energy that you've been in from childhood. From y'all childhood teenagers. Don't be in that energy. But let's get some angel tarot. What they got to say. Somebody needs to just heal from their childhood at this time. Let's see what the angels got to say. The Nine of Wands. Now, it says determination on this card, but the Nine of Wands, it always remind me of like a wounded warrior. It's almost like you're tired, like you're ready to give up. But I feel like you don't need to do that. But I didn't even pay attention to these. The Two of Pentacles was after that. So the Two of Pentacles, it's like balance is going to be restored here. Don't give up. It's not time for you to give up. You just have to heal from it. Some of y'all has let the things that you've been through from your childhood up to now really get between a lot of the things that you could have been doing. It's like you place so much blame on childhood instead of healing from. It might very well be childhood hurt and trauma. Like somebody could have not necessarily somebody could have verbally abused you, physically abused you, or even sexually abused you, and it's like you've been carrying this weight since your childhood to like um up until an adult, and it's causing you to be like bitter. Something like it caused y'all to choose wrong partners, but it was just the insecurities that you've had since childhood. But it's time to, embrace the energy of peace, provoke the spirit of peace, and then see the judgment card is on after that. Judgment can represent karma, and it also can represent good news. But I just definitely feel like some of y'all deserve deserve to reap the harvest. Cause see, and then it says the angel of the past. So it's like some of y'all, this just confirmation. Somebody has been elaborating on the past so much that they can't even really progress and get the things that spirit really has for them because they be in the past too much. Yeah, spirit. Yeah, the 10 of Wands, burdens. So this really just confirmation. Somebody is so burdened down from like past hurt. But I'm picking up on childhood, honestly, like um teenagers, even before then. Somebody grew up in like a broken home, um, verbal abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse. It was a lot of um it was a lot of going on. Somebody daddy was a drunk. Somebody didn't feel like they had a mama or a daddy, like they was in the world alone. But, you know, everything happens for a reason. Let me see what this is. You're the hermit card. It says the angel of reflection. So this spirit is really confirming here today. Some of y'all has been reflecting back on y'all childhood so much that it's really hindering your progress. Let's see. What is spirit? Yeah, the 4 of Wands is here. So this tells it's like a home. It was like I really feel like somebody home was the 4 of Wands with the 7 of Cups. Somebody, it was a lot of confusion in your home when you was younger. It was the Page of Swords here. Yeah, it was a lot of. I feel like you are still, you're still in a state. It's still some bitterness here. It is. Yeah, the 5 of Wands is here. It was a lot of conflict in the house as well. Conflict, fussing, fighting, cussing. It was a lot of that. It's a lot of red on here on this table. But yeah, I wish. Let me see. We finished trying to change this reading around energy. I don't like it at all at times. 9 of Swords. Somebody didn't even get a lot of sleep at night. Somebody was stressed. Somebody had to grow up early as well. They had no other choice but to grow up early. It was like you really didn't even get to live a childhood for real. Somebody had to start working early too. Yeah, the devil card to say it was just a lot. It was his head in the 3 of Swords. It was heaviness. A lot of heaviness. And somebody took the blame for why they went through it. It was like I should have been better. Um, I should have did this better. I should have did this better. Somebody blamed themselves for how they grew up. But I'm gonna try to use another oracle deck to turn this around. I just, somebody has to heal. Somebody might even need to go to a therapist here before they heal. And I do feel like it need to be like some tears cried, to release. Somebody is really still hurt, but acting like they're okay in the inside. Um, but that's why I tell you to to be brave and be honest. In the first deck, my angels and ancestors deck told you to be brave and be honest. See, what is this? The health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Some of y'all, it's not even good for your health to be hold all this stuff in that you've been through. It's time to release this so you really can progress. Then you got the doubt card. It says, I release the need to know all the answers. I just said I feel like somebody blamed themselves for what they went through. But I don't feel like it was your fault at all. Somebody um yeah, it wasn't your fault. It was just you know, it's the truth to be told, I'm not trying to take up for nobody, but a lot of the times, my parents when they had me, they were a little older. But back in the day, our parents went through things as well that we don't know about. They keep things hidden. But so a lot of the times our parents has it's like just sometimes it's generational cycles. It's like our parents go through things and then they don't hear from what they went through when they was a child. So they take out some things that they went through and put it on us, and it's like a generational thing. You'll grow up in the same like to a similar thing that your parents went through. It's like you put it on your kids. So it's like an ongoing thing. And it's time to break the generational curses because that's really what it be sometimes, a generational curse. And then you have the friendship card. It says I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. If you don't have this friend that you can talk to, you can vent to, you can always come to me. But it might be someone that they might not be in your life, but I definitely feel like if they might be finna come very soon. If you don't have anybody that you can talk to, or you can always talk to spirit. Somebody feels like they're alone right now, but know that spirit is always there helping and assisting you. Somebody is also seeing sixes and threes a lot, and threes definitely represent angels. Um, Talk to your angels and your spirit guides about the situation. You ain't gotta talk to them out loud. You can talk to them in your head, in case you out in public. But I don't care. I get to talking. You have the fear card. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in energy of love. So somebody's definitely it's like going through. They still in the fear mindset. Somebody's afraid to talk. Somebody is afraid to talk about what they went through. And then I ain't even gonna lie, like sometimes me and my sister tell my mom about certain things, but she act like she don't know what happened. Like she all of a sudden she got amnesia. No, ma'am, you don't have no amnesia. Just say I was wrong. And for the parents that watch you speak and happen to go across the video, know that it is okay to apologize to your kids. Like our parents grew up in the mindset that the parent is always right. No, ma'am. I tell my mom in the minute, Mom, you wrong. It's just the truth of the matter. And like I think I even be shocking my daddy now because I tell him, no, no, sir, you're not right. You wrong. And it's okay to tell them that. You don't have to do it in a disrespectful manner. It's a way. It's a thing. It's a way to do everything. But you wrong. But let me finish on out this reading. Oh, look, forgiveness, Lord, angels. I love when spirit come back and like confirms things. It says forgive, and it also says choose a new direction and peaceful resolution. And then I tell you that it's definitely finna. If you don't have somebody in your with your in your circle right now that you can vent to, it's finna be because you got the help for people. But I just told you to talk to your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides as well. But somebody definitely needs to forgive here and go about this like choose a new direction. I feel like the way that you've been trying to do things, try to go about it a different way. Then you had the peaceful resolution. So there's peace again. That was the first card you got out. Let go of peacekeeper. It's time to keep peace. It's too. I know people say this a lot, but you like we lose some people every day. Like everywhere we turn around, we done lost somebody else. Like, and it's just I feel like it's time to forgive, let bygones be bygones, and moving to like if you have to like whatever the situation, the problem is to get this closure, talk to this person, and then y'all don't speak anymore. At least y'all will be to the point where y'all to resolve the issues. Like you can really be peaceful again. I ain't even gonna pull these other cards out, but it's your angels and angel spirit guides and ancestors are around you, helping you. I don't even think you realize the earth signs, but this Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I hope that this message helped. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe so we can continue to heal, love, grow, and thrive with one another. Um, yeah, and join the Soul Tribe, the Tip of Bees Tarot. But thank you so much for watching this, and I really do hope this helped.